Thank you very much, Senator. It appears, in fact, it's quite clear that the strategy of the right wing is to come up with a huge number of particular issues, God, guns, gays, immigration, what have you, and to rally people around that. The strategy being to get them to follow and then ignore what's going on, which is what Deep Throat told us, and that is follow the money. Now, what really bothers me then is those of us who would oppose that kind of activity seem to be having to spend a great deal of our effort opposing each one of these single issue areas, and also missing the fact that it's follow the money. By that I mean reduce regulation, reduce taxation is the whole program.
What's your question?
How do we work and bring that to the fore so we can get some action?
All right, that's a great question, and I think what you said is significantly true. And again, without trying to be overly partisan, I think if you explain the Republican agenda to the people, and I get very upset at times that the media does not do a good job at that we are such a poor country that we have to throw millions of people off of health care. We can't raise the minimum wage. In fact, many Republicans, you know what they now say? We should do away with the concept of the minimum wage. And in high unemployment areas, you can work for me for $4 an hour. Climate change is not real. We give tax breaks to billionaires. That is their agenda. How many people do you think would vote for that agenda? Very few people. If the Republicans ran a 30-second ad, I think we should cut Social Security and Medicare and give tax breaks to billionaires, and I look forward to your support. But that is what they do. So how do you win elections if that's your agenda? And you hit it on the head. This is what you say. And over the years it has changed. 20, 30 years ago it was fairly overtly racist. You had ads which talked about black workers taking away jobs from white workers. That's kind of a little bit, although a lot of the, let's not kid ourselves, a lot of the obstructionism and grassroots opposition to Obama and where Obama was born. If you think that doesn't have a lot to do with racism, you're wrong. My dad was born in Poland. Okay, came to this country at the age of 17. Nobody has asked for my birth certificate as to whether or not I was born in America, okay? So that black against white, right? That gets you some votes. What about men who are insecure about women moving up the economic ladder? All right, cause some anxiety? Well, let's have some sexism here and appeal to that. What about Native American versus immigrant? What about that? What about gun owners versus non-gun owners? So my job and what I see, what I try to do in Vermont and around the country is bring people together. In this room and in this country, people have differences of opinion.
So you think Republicans are deliberately appealing to those divisive,
of course, that's
sexism, racism, all of that? That is your belief, that they're...
Not my belief. That's what wedge issues are about.
So let me ask you a question.